Construction finally underway on the long-delayed Gateway Hudson River Tunnel project.
It comes as Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, along with several lawmakers, toured the site today and announced more federal funding. Teresa Priolo is live on the west side. And Teresa, this has been decades in the making.
Yeah, 3 decades to be exact. There are a lot of people, Steve and Natasha, who never thought that they would see this day. After all, since this project was actually proposed, there have been 4 presidents and 5 governors. However, there's also been a whole lot of talk and a whole lot of problems, which make this a very big deal.
And we're here to announce another major milestone.
That major milestone is 130 years in the making.
But years of inaction, excuses, delays, and the infighting are finally over.
With the allocation of an additional $3.8 billion, the Hudson Rail project, also known as the Gateway project, is shovel-ready. Today, the shovels go in the ground, and planning for stage 3 of the project, which is the concrete casing, is ready to take flight. The casing is an essential piece of the project that paves the way for full construction.
This single project, as has been said, will support more than 72,000 jobs, generate $19 billion plus in economic activity. We estimate that it will cut down delays.
The Hudson Tunnel project connects New York and New Jersey. It carries both Amtrak and New Jersey Transit trains along the Northeast Corridor. The project attempts to construct an entirely new tunnel without disabling the existing line. So far, the federal government has invested $11 billion into it. That's more than 70% of the total contributions needed to make this happen.
These are hard dollars that translate into hard hats.
The Gateway program is considered one of, if not the most urgent infrastructure program in the country. The Northeast Corridor is the most heavily used passenger rail line in the country.
This region is, of course, one of the most important economic hubs in the world. If those tunnels became unavailable, you would feel the economic consequences as far away as the backyard of my home in Michigan and further, which is what makes the Gateway program critically important, not just to this city, not just to this region, but to our entire country's economic security.
And the spending of federal dollars won't stop there. Tomorrow, Pete Buttigieg will be in East Harlem announcing the expansion of the 2nd Avenue subway up to 125th Street. That's the latest from the west side tonight. Steve and Natasha, back to both of you.